Magomed Ankalaev stops Johnny Walker in round 2. He dropped him with a right hand and landed another one on the ground to get the finish. He's unbeaten in his last 12 fights and he wants a title shot next. Jim Miller picks up a third-round submission win over Gabriel Benitez, extending his record for the most wins in UFC history and the most fights in UFC history. He wants to fight again April 13th, UFC 300. Two names he mentions, Paul Felder and Matt Brown. Cain Velasquez was in Benitez's corner. His trial begins next month on February 14. Mario Batista wins a decision over Ricky Simón. Batista fought like a man possessed for the entire 15 minutes. He's won 6 in a row and will be in the rankings after being number 13 ranked Ricky Simón. Bruno Ferreira knocks out Phil Hawes in the first round. Cortez Acosta wins a decision over Andrei Arlovsky. Arlovsky's been fighting in the UFC longer than Arlovsky's been Arlovsky. Preston Parsons wins a unanimous decision over Matthew Semmelsberger. McGee won the first round versus Bolaños, and in the second round he got the TKO finish. He's 9-1, all of his victories are stoppages. Basharat decisions, Lapulus, 30-27 on all the scorecards. Gian Silva dropped Weston Wilson a few times and battered him, and the referee saw enough and ended up stopping the fight in round 1. Nicholas Mota dropped Tom Nolan and stopped him in 63 seconds. He picks up the victory as an underdog against the previously undefeated Nolan. Joshua Van dropped round 1, but he came alive in round 2 and got the TKO finish. Jake Shields went 2-0 as a coach on the card, coaching Farid Basharat and Nicholas Mota. Makaev's words have done more damage than he has in a 3-round fight. He has a 3-round fight versus Alex Perez March 2nd in Riyadh. Roy Val takes on Moreno for a second time, February 24th in Mexico City. Cedric Doumbe's next fight is going to be March 6th. That's the PFL show in Paris, France. Sean Strickland appears to be in the best shape of his life leading up to his fight with DDP next weekend. He's definitely training with a really good fighter right there. Bellator middleweight champion Johnny Eblen. Hernandez versus Alaskarov, Feb 17th. Good fight. UFC's pretty high on Alaskarov. He was supposed to fight Costa, who's ranked number 6, and Alaskarov is not ranked at all. His only loss was to Hamzat in 2019 outside of the UFC. People at the time didn't realize how good of a fight they were tuning into. LFA 177, Friday, February 3rd in Niagara Falls, New York.